And good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is FXFreedom, broadcasting you live on YouTube, everybody. This is Forex Trading Course 101. Remember, trading is a learnable skill when we learn in the correct way, okay? Trading is a learnable skill, not if we learn in the correct way, but when we learn in the correct way. The formula. What is the formula, everybody? The first pillar is the market. We're trying to learn about the market with those modules in here. Basic module, market structure, beginner, trend line, support, resistance. So we are in the beginner module, everybody. Somebody's typing, oh, this is my first time. If this is your first time, everybody, please go back to Dukascopy YouTube webinar page and start to watch lesson number 1, what is market structure. Anyway, pillar number 2 is the strategy. Once we are over the basic, beginner, intermediate module, we are going to move into advanced module and learn about the strategy. And the big one, the third pillar, everybody, trading is a learnable skill. It's called the trader. More in the Forex course 202. Now we are going to take this out, everybody, tomorrow, because looks like the notifications are back. Moving forward, what do champion beginner traders say? Champion beginner traders always say that I'm not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. And of course, this is a quote from Mark Douglas. My 50 cents on the left: when the market scares you, don't be afraid to do the right thing, right? Oh, what is the right thing to do? Follow the rules, follow the concepts, you know, enter one more time, right? Oh, I just lost. It doesn't matter, it's just one trade. Oh, I lost the second time. It doesn't matter, it's just one trade. Right, everybody? We are not going to live and die on a trade by trade basis. Oh, it's not that easy. Sure enough, not that easy. Also remember, everybody, 90% of traders lose money in the Forex market worldwide. Risk disclaimer, the webinars are not trading or investment advice, everybody. The webinars are for educational purposes only. Either way, don't trade with money you cannot afford to lose. And for homeworks or questions, you have my Gmail contact, my Skype contact, and you can follow me on TradingView. That being said, everybody, type in the chat a currency pair so we can move forward. Okay, the lesson today is how to trade support, resistance, and pivot points in multiple time frames, right? In the meantime, I'm going to open, everybody, euro dollar. Okay, most of you are on euro dollar, right? Let's open euro USD. And give me a second. Euro dollar. Okay. Now here is the question, everybody. How are you going to trade? Yeah, we are not yet there, you know. Let me clone this one, everybody. Clone. We didn't learn about the Fibonacci's yet, right? So Fibonacci is out. So this is euro dollar, everybody, 2-hour chart. Hello, my friend. I'm sorry I cannot read. Not that I cannot, I never study Arabic. Okay, maybe Muhammad, I don't know. So this is euro dollar 2-hour chart, everybody. How are you going to trade this? Make sense? How are we going to trade euro dollar? Hello, hedge fund trader Olufemi, how are you? Yes, everybody, I changed my nickname. Somebody is, you know, why did you change your nickname? Well, it's a test, right? This year we are talking about, and don't bother about the sound, everybody. Somebody's cleaning somebody's cleaning the windows out there. Okay. Samantha, gold, it's not a currency pair, everybody. Makes sense? Gold is not a currency pair, and tomorrow we are going to talk about the cryptos, right? Hello, Abdul, how are you? Right? So today it's support, resistance, and pivot points in multiple time frames. What is the lesson? The lesson is, everybody, we had, and this is going to be one of those lessons that we should watch 2 or 3 times, right? And we did a few lessons before talking about the multiple time frames, everybody. You have the monthly chart, you have the weekly chart, you have the daily chart right up corner, and then you have the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, right? And when it comes to multiple time frame trading, euro dollar, we are here. Hello Lucas, how are you? Hello Ala, how are you? Ala, are you doing the homeworks? Ala? Ala, are you saving your charts? Are you building your charts? So everybody, talking about the multiple time frames trading, the most important and relevant concept is that what? The higher time frame controls price action and price movement on the smaller time frames, right? So you're going to have the monthly positioned like this, you're going to have the weekly positioned like this, just an example, and then you're going to have the daily positioned like this, you know, and then you're going to have the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart positioned like this. Make sense, everybody? And we did these exercises already. Ala says yes. Wow, congratulations. And we did this exercise, everybody, on the talking about the short-term trends, talking about the market wave, remember? Right? So here is the lesson. Let's say that you have a pivot point up in here, and you have a pivot point up in here, and you have a pivot point up in here, you know, and you have a pivot point up in here, you know. How are you going to trade this? And let's change something. Let's do something like this, right? Let's have a down market wave instead of an up market wave, right? Okay, everybody, so yes, this is one of the beginner's challenges, everybody. You are looking at the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart, right? And this is theory, everybody, this is the live market. Just to explain to you what it's happened, somebody is asking, oh, what is happening right now? We are talking about how to trade support, resistance, pivot points in a multiple, when we trade multiple time frames. Make sense? So, and this is just an example, this is theory, everybody, and here is the question. Should you go long on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart? And also remember, everybody, what we are trying to learn here in the Forex course 101, it's called probabilistic thinking. How to learn, you know, how to think in probabilities. Make sense? So let's make a poll, everybody. This is the 2 hour chart, long or short on the euro dollar 2 hour chart. There is no right or wrong, everybody, don't be shy. Somebody's saying on the other streaming platform, not YouTube, but on the other streaming platform, oh, we have non-farm payrolls on Friday. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, everybody. So let's make a poll on YouTube, long or short? Long or short on euro dollar? And remember, everybody, entering the market, right? This is the easy stuff. So questions number one, long or short, meaning buy or sell. Number 2, where the stop loss, and number 3, where the take profit. Yes, everybody, don't be shy, we don't bite, makes sense? There is no right or wrong, we are here to learn. Samantha, can you find the buy setup and use the pivot point area for take profit? Samantha, in theory, yes, but the best answer would be according to the strategy. Hello, Pablo, how are you? Okay, Samantha. So if you have a strategy that it's saying whatever the entry, but you say, okay, I'm going to profit take in front of the pivot point, then the answer is yes. But we have a challenge, everybody. What is the challenge, Samantha? Pivot points and support resistance levels from the monthly chart are not lines to the pip. This is the challenge. Support resistance, pivot points from the monthly chart, everybody, are areas, make sense? And this is the challenge. Why? Because as you can see, everybody, sometimes, see here, Samantha, the market reacted to the same pivot point, but it didn't touch, it didn't hit the pivot point. Oh, why not? Why not? Because it's an area. It's an area. Makes sense, everybody? And foreground color, transparency, hopefully background color, transparency. There you go, 30%. It's an area. Makes sense, everybody? Most of beginner traders don't listen, and it's okay. As we are saying, you can accept what we are teaching you, you can reject what we are teaching you, not a problem. But most of beginner traders, you know, they are trading like, oh, support, resistance, pivot points are lines to the pip. Support, resistance, pivot points are not lines to the pip, are areas. Make sense, everybody? Hello, Freedom, I'm new. Not on YouTube, everybody, on the other streaming platform. Hello, please go back to Dukascopy YouTube webinar page and start to watch lesson number 1, what is market structure, everybody. Okay, so let's go back to the 2-hour chart. 2-hour chart, everybody. Let's make a pool. Hedge fund trader Abdul, hedge fund trader Samantha, hedge fund trader Olufemi, hedge fund trader Lucas, hedge fund trader Ala, and hedge fund trader Pablo, long or short on euro dollar 2-hour chart. Right now, yes sir, right now. Oh, but I'm scared, right? Oh, I'm scared. Welcome to the club, everybody. Make sense? We need to exercise. Okay, don't be scared. You are on a demo account. Okay? Demo trade, everybody. Don't play around. Demo trade first. This is how we learn, yes sir. Long or short? Buy or sell, and number 2, where the stop loss and where the take profit. Or, right, or number 1, fair enough, long or short, or stay out. But if most of you say, okay, let's stay out, then we're going to find another currency pair. Pablo says short, very good. Pablo, where do you want to have the stop loss and the take profit? Ala says long, very good. Where the stop loss and the take profit? Everybody remember why we lose as beginner traders? Remember why we lose as beginner traders? Remember why we lose as beginner traders? Talking about the multiple time frame trading, the beginner trader who wants to grow up into the intermediate trader, everybody, you cannot base your decisions just on the 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour chart. Make sense? Make sense? So if you say long or if you say short, there is no right or wrong. You can go long, you can go short. Check the daily time frame too, check the weekly time frame too, and check the monthly time frame too. Make sense, everybody? Okay. Pablo says short, stop loss, Samantha sell. Okay, everybody, so give me a second. Give me a second. So euro dollar entry, Samantha wants to sell, and stop loss goes to not points but from price. Samantha wants the stop loss 1.12834. Whoops. 1.12834, and Samantha wants to profit take at 1.09411. Submit. Okay, now this is Samantha. Everybody, just give me a second. What is this? Stop loss up there, take profit up there. Okay, so this is Samantha shorting the market. Samantha short. Okay, then we have Pablo, and then we have Ala. You want to go long? Where do you want to stop loss? This is Pablo, so it's 1.12087. Pablo, where is the take profit? Submit. Very good. This is Pablo's. This is Pablo's short. So Pablo is shorting. So Pablo's stop loss on PP, meaning the pivot point. Trader Pablo, we are waiting for your take profit, and all of them is saying freedom. There is a resistance close to prices. Probably of success is low. Better way to know what pattern will form at the resistance. Thank you very much. Ala, you want to go long? Where is the take profit? Where is the stop loss? Now everybody, this is a lesson, right? We are here to learn. Okay. Pablo and Samantha are shorting the market. Question. Pablo and Samantha, you are the boss. You are the teacher. Okay. Teacher, why are you shorting an uptrend? Everybody, do we agree? No. There is no right or wrong, everybody. We clarified this before in the previous lessons. You can go long, you can go short, you can have two traders looking at the same chart. One is going to go long, one is going to go short. If those traders know what they're doing, both can win or both can lose. Make sense? Oh, but you should tell us this before. No, sir, you need to learn. Make sense, everybody? Oh, I didn't see the uptrend. You need to learn this stuff. Make sense? Not a problem, everybody. There is no right or wrong. Some of you, this is your first time in the show, in the lesson. You are going to learn with me that there is no right or wrong, everybody. Pablo is saying, ay, don't worry, there is no right or wrong. I'm just asking question. Pablo is saying rejection on the top. Well, not yet. Not yet, everybody. Not yet, everybody. Are we seeing the market changing short-term direction? Are we seeing the market making lower lows, lower highs? Everybody? So we learned in the previous lessons that support, resistance, pivot points are areas, are potential areas, or are areas of potential reversals, right? Okay. So the market is going up still. We are in an uptrend. The market's making higher highs. Beginner traders, make sense? You know? So if you short the market right now, there is no right or wrong. Why are we shorting the market? Muhammad says, no. There is no downtrend yet. Allah wants to go long. Okay, everybody, give me a second. Let's go step by step. Step by step, so we need to take profit. There you go. Edit stop loss, take profit. So Pablo wants at 1.1030 if I'm not mistaken. Submit. Okay. And Allah wants to go long, so Allah wants to buy the market, and stop loss goes on 1.0900, and the take profit goes to 1.14620. Submit, submit. Okay. So Allah is going long, everybody. Allah is going long. Allah long. Some of you, everybody, this is your first time. Now you're going to start to understand what we're talking about. You know. So we were questioning Samantha and Pablo. Teacher, why are we shorting the market when the market is in an uptrend? Make sense, everybody? Now we are going to question Allah. Teacher Allah, why are we going long if we have a pivot point in front of us? Allah. See, everybody, we are going to always question you. The student traders who want to grow up, we are going to always ask. You cannot escape the why. Make sense, everybody? The why question. Oh, I'm long. Okay, why? Oh no, I'm going to short the market. Okay, why? Make sense, everybody? So, Teacher Allah, isn't this risky? I mean, your risk-reward ratio, let's say it's more or less, but isn't this risky, Teacher Allah? So here is the question, everybody. What is the probability of going long? Because support, resistance, pivot points are reversal areas. So I'm going long right now. What is the probability that the market is going to hit my profit level and not reverse in between and stop me out? Make sense? Samantha is saying price is near the start of the impulse. If I'm going short, it's best to short to close to the high. So, beginner traders, this is the Forex course 101. Okay, what we need to learn, everybody. Number one is direction, and number two is timing. Samantha and Pablo, you know, and everybody else, you know, most of beginner traders, most of the intermediate traders, you know, we can easily determine direction, right, from the higher time frame and everything, but most of us lose pips and money. Why? Because we are entering at the wrong time. Make sense, everybody? So when you are shorting the market right now, at least from the 4-hour chart or the 2-hour chart, everybody, make sense? From the 4-hour chart, 2-hour chart, is this the right time to short the market, everybody? Yes, we are here to learn, because if you say, oh yes, this is the right time to short the market, then, okay boss, show me where. Make sense, everybody? I want to short the market because I know the market is going to reverse. Okay, I accept. Teach me how. What do you see on the chart, everybody, that you are shorting the market when on the 1-hour, 2-hour, 4-hour chart it's in an uptrend? Make sense? This is how we learn, not a problem. Samantha is saying, I would wait in a live market, but if I had to choose right now, this would be the trade. Then see, short because of daily resistance, daily is downtrend. Higher time frame controls the then see, Direction, but what about timing? Everybody, make sense? Direction is 50%, the other 15% is timing. How many of us we are losing, right? We are losing because we can determine the right direction, but we are entering at the wrong time. True or not true? Probably saying, for me is because there is a rejection at this price. Where do you see the rejection? If you look at the past, each time was down. Close my demo trade, teacher. Why? Sure enough, not a problem. Sure enough, you are the boss, everybody. You are the boss. Which one is Samantha? This one, right? This one, Samantha, close position. There you go. Okay. Now everybody, so we have two traders. Somebody's going long, somebody's going short. Right timing is not right. We need to wait for alignment. Very good. Now this is the 4-hour chart, right? Talking about rejections and other stuff. Now this is the daily chart. Everybody, we can zoom out, makes sense? Don't bother about the Fibonacci, we didn't learn yet. So this is the daily chart, everybody. And then she's saying, well, short the market because we have resistance here. Agreed? And short the market because we have resistance with the pivot point in here. Agreed? And short the market because the market's making lower lows, lower highs on the daily chart. The yellow line, everybody, is the market wave. Freedom, this is too difficult for me to understand, somebody says on the other streaming platform. Everybody, if this is your first time, please go back on Duka's Copy YouTube webinar page and find Forex Course 101. Okay, you have 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, and start to watch and learn basic module, what is market structure. I'm telling you. Make sense? Oh, I didn't know. Yes, we are sorry. The platform didn't push notifications. Okay? This is too difficult for me to understand. I understand you, everybody. I agree with you. Makes sense? We are all the same. So market structure, this was the extension, and this was the retracement, and this is the new extension. So we have a down market wave, right? The yellow line, down market wave, but short-term trend, everybody. Short-term trend. Are we in an uptrend or are we in a downtrend? Make sense, everybody? This is the multiple time frame trading, what we're talking about. We did this exercises a few times before. We did the multiple time frame trading exercise with the short-term trends. We did the multiple time frame trading exercise with the market wave. So if you short the market, everybody, on the 15-minute chart, 1-hour chart, 2-hour chart, 4-hour chart, are we entering prematurely, yes or no? Uptrend, very good. Everybody, if you can learn just this today, that direction is 50% and the timing it's another 50%, my job is done. Make sense? If you can learn today that timing plays a great part when we trade. Oh, but I'm a scalper. It doesn't matter. You can still enter prematurely. Oh, but I'm a day trader. It doesn't matter. You can still enter prematurely. Oh, but I'm a position trader. It doesn't matter. You can still enter prematurely. Everybody. You could be a news trader, swing trader, position trader, counter trendline trader, whatever trader, you can still enter prematurely. Make sense? What I want you to learn today, that many times, look at your trading, everybody, look at how you trade and try to figure out if you are entering prematurely. And if you find yes, and this was me back in time, make sense everybody, I did all the stupid mistakes, you know, all the errors and everything, and it's common, by the way. Make sense everybody, don't be harsh on yourself. Oh, you know, I'm stupid. You are not stupid. This is how we learn. Make sense everybody? Now remember, there is no right or wrong. Some of you are going to get used to, you know, some of you are thinking it cannot be that there is no right or wrong, and I'm telling you there is no right or wrong in the markets. You can have two traders looking at the same daily chart, and one is going to go long right now and the other one is going to go short right now. Make sense? Both can win and both can lose. And because there is no right or wrong, teacher Allah, what is the probability of your trade being a success? Everybody, hedge fund trader Allah, he bought the market, right? Allah is long, and Allah's take profit, everybody, it's up in here. I'm not sure if this one is take profit. Take profit, yes. Okay, everybody, Allah's take profit, it's up in here. No, everybody, there is no right or wrong. We are simply asking questions. Allah bought the market in here, right? Now, hedge fund, and everybody, what is your opinion, you know? Did Allah enter prematurely too? What is the probability? So, Allah's trade, it's aligned with the short-term trend, agreed? Allah's trade, it's aligned with the short-term trend. But on the other side, probabilistic thinking, we have resistance here, we have resistance, we have resistance here, we have resistance with the pivot point here, and take profit is up in here. And what we need to learn, everybody, as beginner traders who want to grow into an advanced trader, intermediate trader, is that entering the market, this is the easy stuff. Right? Going long or short, it's easy, but determining the correct timing and determining the correct stop loss and determining the correct profit level, then those are the next steps in our understanding. Make sense? No, nobody's saying that Pablo is wrong, and nobody's saying that Allah is wrong. Here is the question. What is the probability of this trade being a success? Because this trade can easily do something like this, you know, stops him out, and we learned this, everybody, in the previous lessons, how to trade support, resistance, pivot points. Can we catch USD CAD? Wow, sure we can. Open, let me find USD CAD. Pablo, on what time frame from what time frame are you demo trading? If you are smart, everybody, you are going to demo trade, right? So Pablo is shorting the market, and let's, what, blue? Okay, so let's put a blue color and coordinates, blue color coordinates. I have a short position from 1.24571. Okay, and we have, let's color code this in red, edit label, coordinates. I have a stop loss on 1.2470. Okay. Teacher Pablo, why is your stop loss at 1.24770 and my take profit is on, so green, everybody green, and edit coordinates 1.2400. Okay, so this is Pablo's short 4 hour, what, 4 hour for 15 minutes? 15 minutes. Teacher Pablo, why is your stop loss on 1.2470? Everybody make sense? And we learned this one too. What makes the profit to the traders is not the entry. The entry is important, yes sir. What makes the profit, you know, consistently profitable traders, what or who makes the profit to the trader is the correct use of the stop loss. Yeah, I don't agree with you. Everybody, you can accept what we are teaching you. You can reject what we are teaching you, makes sense? But I'm telling you, what makes the money to the traders is the stop loss, not the entry and not the take profit, makes sense? Yes, those are rules. Everybody, remember we've learned this before. Golden nugget for you today again. Golden nugget. Rule. Non-negotiable rule. Stop loss goes on the pattern traded. Period, end of story. Everybody. So, hedge fund trader Pablo, you know what pattern are we trading? Make sense? And don't be shy, everybody, there is no right or wrong, we are here to learn. There are 20 of you on YouTube and just 5 are interacting. Don't be shy, everybody, don't be scared, ask questions, comment, make sense? This is how we learn, we are here to help you. Okay, at the end of the lesson we're going to show you what is the path. Hedge fund trader Pablo, why is the stop loss on 1.247? What pattern are you trading? So this is the 15-minute chart, everybody. Now let's go on the, let's move this one to the daily chart. Daily chart, right? So here is the question, what is the probability, everybody, now from the daily, right? What is the probability of this trade being a success? High probability, low probability, you can type I don't know, this is my first time, fair enough, right? This is the daily chart, yes sir. So pivot point, it's not a problem because we can clearly see that the market is breaking the pivot point, right? Lucas says, I bought this on the daily chart. What day, Lucas? See everybody, this was in here, this white candle. See everybody, this white candle in here. This white candle, back in some point in time it was bullish, make sense? This white candle back in time, this was where is the arrow? There you go. This was bullish. And if you are on the daily chart, you should wait for the daily to close. Make sense? This was from the daily standpoint. Trader Lucas, this was a... See what happened? Everybody, how many of you went long on this bullish candle from the daily on USD CAD in here? How many of you went long in here? Because what's the problem? The problem is, everybody, the rules are clear. If you are trading from the daily time frame, you should wait for the daily candle to close. Make sense? And Lucas was seeing a bullish candle and he get all excited. Me too, right? We're all the same. And we said, oh, this market's going to go up, let's buy, you know. But we were impatient. As beginner traders, we were impatient, you know. And then the market reversed and closed bearish. Exactly. How do you know? Do you have a crystal ball? Been there, done that, everybody. 20 years ago, I've done all of these mistakes. Make sense? I've done... When we're talking about making a mistake, everybody, and the trader's errors, I'm the first one to admit. Make sense? I've done this. Not uncommon. And Pablo is saying, because is the risk as can accept and the amount of pips between my enter and the stop loss. Yes, sir, but this is just a part. Okay, Pablo, this is just part of the equation. Not sure where I post. Oh, there you go. Pablo, if you want to learn something today, and everybody else, learn this. It's not a quote, it's a rule. Stop loss goes on the pattern traded, everybody. Make sense? If this market reverses right now, because of any reason, let's say that the market is going to push back up, stop you out, me and you, we're all the same, and then go to take your to the profit. Make sense, everybody? Why would the market do this? We learned this one, the market must wave. So, see, everybody, it's a formula, makes sense? It's all a learnable skill. I might enter in the correct place, I might enter at the right time, as Pablo, right? Pablo entered at the right time, you know, it was the break of the low. Pablo entered at the right time. Pablo entered in the right direction. But me and Pablo, we can still lose. Why? Because we have the stop loss in the wrong area. Make sense, everybody? Somebody's typing, this stop loss is not in the wrong area. Well, then answer the question. I would agree with you if you can answer what pattern are we trading. Because those are the rules, everybody. Stop loss goes on the pattern traded. Period, end of story. So, and the next support is at that price. Mike says high probability. Very good. Orkun, there is a counter trade opportunity if it breaks the short-term short rate. Thank you very much. No breakout, so I would not buy now. Thank you very much. Lucas says exactly on that white candle. Right? It was the white candle, right? Pablo says nobody. Olufemi, the probability of the market wave hitting the stop loss is high. The direction is okay, but stop loss is not okay. Agreed. Agreed. Where is that information rule? Trend line? Everybody, those are the rules, make sense? Trader Pablo, if this is an uptrend, right, making high, and everybody else, by the way, not just Pablo, some of you, this is your first time. If this is an uptrend, and the uptrend is defined by market making higher highs, higher lows, right? Market making higher highs, higher lows, you know, and you are going to enter here, buying the market. Should your stop loss be in the first rectangle or should the stop loss be on the second rectangle? So trader, hedge fund trader Pablo, which one is the correct stop loss? Stop loss number 1 is the correct stop loss, or stop loss number, and everybody else, by the way, same question, or stop loss number 2 is the correct one? Here is the question. Stop loss goes on the pattern traded, period, end of story. If you want to be one of the FXFreedom traders, everybody, in the future, those are the rules. Make sense? This is the uptrend, relevant highs, relevant lows. Markets making higher highs, higher lows, right? Higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, right? Now, here is the counter trend line break, and you are going long in here. Which one is the correct stop loss? Ala says number 2, Dancy number 2, Samantha number 2, hedge fund trader Pablo, what about you? Stop loss number 2, Olufemi. Hedge fund trader Pablo, does this make sense to you and everybody else? That the stop loss number 1, it's still okay, better this stop loss than no stop loss, but this stop loss is wrong. And somebody saying, Freedom, but I don't have enough capital in my demo account. Find another trade. This stop loss, everybody, if this is the pattern, right, this stop loss, it's not okay, makes sense? It's not correct. Mike says number 2, yes sir. Everybody, and why this stop loss is not correct? Because if the market reverses, stops me out, and does something like this, did the pattern change? Yes or no? Pablo, for my stop loss number 1, very good. Pablo, answer the question here. Let's say that you enter in here, this is the stop loss. You know, the market stops you out, everybody, not just Pablo. Here is the question. Did the market change the pattern? Yes or no? How many times the market stops us out, everybody, and then goes our way? And we are scratching our head, you know, oh, what happened? You know, why just, well, you know, this market is impossible, right? Oh, the broker, the broker is spying on my stop loss, right? Oh, the broker is hunting my stop loss. Here is the question. If the market stops us out on the pattern called the uptrend, and we have specific rules on how to determine the uptrend, you know, did the pattern change? Very good, everybody, we are learning. So this is then the relevant low, and this is the relevant high. Make sense, everybody? If you didn't learn this stuff from before, please go back on Dukascopy YouTube webinar page and start to watch lesson number 1, and so on and so on and so on. Not enough capital, go on the smaller time frames. Yes, some of us, everybody, you know, I did this too, don't worry. You know, I was trading like this. Make sense? And my excuse, oh, I don't have enough capital to put the stop loss in the correct place. I mean, how silly of me, right? I was telling myself, I don't have enough money in my demo account to put the stop loss in the correct place, so I'm going to trade like this, right? And again, no success. Dancy, no. Pablo, stop loss number 2, not enough capital. Orkun, Pablo, okay. Pablo says no. Olufemi, If fund is low in account, wait for price to be close to your trend line before taking tight rates, which, yes, but it doesn't change the rule, everybody. Stop loss goes on the pattern traded. Freedom, would you consider stop loss number 1 if you took a position in a counter trend line? Great question. Counter trend lines are not patterns. But Orkun, you know, the stop loss number 1, everybody, would be okay if I would say, okay, I'm not trading the violet line, I'm trading the green lines. Make sense? If I would say I'm trading the green line, then the stop loss would be okay. Alright, this is something valuable to learn, that those two patterns are different, right? This pattern is not the same of this pattern. You know, the green line, it's a structural part of the violet line, but as a trader I need to be clear in my mind, what am I trading? Make sense, everybody? Question, I use on my stop loss the function trailing stop. Do you think this is correct? Not for the beginner traders. Not for the beginner traders, everybody. Why not, boss? Because you need to learn why are you losing and why are you winning. Trailing stop, it's not suitable for the beginner traders, everybody. You need to learn why are you losing. Make sense? Me too. We need to. I received an email once, you know, oh, teach me how to make money. You need to learn how to lose less first. And one of the big secrets, it's not a secret really per se, but one of the big golden nugget is the appropriate use of the stop loss. Make sense, everybody? This stop loss, and we are here to learn, we are not judging anybody, I did this too. This stop loss, if we don't have any pattern to relate, it's wrong. You know? And what is going to happen? You know, me and Pablo, we are going to win. We are going to be happy, right? Oh, yeah, we just won. And we are going to continue to produce these bad trading habits. Make sense, everybody? You can break the rules and still win. But, as Mark Douglas is saying, not most of the time. Not most of the time. You can win 1, you can win 2, but then you are going to have a loser, and then you're going to have another loser, and another loser. And then you're going to have a winner, and another winner, and another winner. And then you're going to have another loser, and another loser. And sure enough, everybody, month by month by month, we are going, not you are going, we are all the same, we are going nowhere. Make sense, everybody? So, what is the path? The path is here. Finish the Forex course 101, then finish the Forex course 202. It's called also the Advanced Trader Development Program. This is the path. If you want, you can accept this, you can reject this, you know. But some of you are sending, oh, what's the journey? What should I do? Finish the course 101, finish the course 202, and then start trading with an institution. Talking about institutional traders, start trading with an institution / company in order to get the necessary funding. Make sense? Make sense, everybody? Whatever institution might be, whatever, you can do this as a retail trader, everybody. Makes sense? Meaning you cannot win this game with $200 or $1,000. Make sense, everybody? Okay, our time is up, everybody. See you back tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and trade for freedom. You want to be free, right? This is